5 years ago, I stepped foot in that very ring, that specific ring, on this specific show, FSW 5th anniversary. This year, FSW 10th anniversary. This is also my anniversary in professional wrestling. It was a battle royal. Went into the ring, I didn't win it, but I threw out more people than anybody else. I had heart, I had fire. Still got heart, still got fire. Now, I've got hatred. You're gonna learn all about that tonight, Chris. You think you're going over on the night of my anniversary, 5 years in this business, 5 years in this company? You're out of your fucking mind, pal. Talk your shit.
As the following contest scheduled one fall with a 1 hour time limit, your referee, Austin Grimes. Introducing first, the challenger in the corner to my right. Weighing in at 265 pounds, from Sin City, Las Vegas, he is the People's Executioner, Killer Kross! And introducing his opponent, standing in the corner to my left, weighing in at 170 pounds, hailing from Bay Area AVA, he is the reigning and defending FSW Heavyweight Champion, the ultimate finisher, Chris Bay!
From day one, everyone knew both of these guys were going to be special. But their journeys to the top of FSW were very different. Killer Kross did it with intensity and decimating everyone who stepped in his path. Chris Bay, on the other hand, more of an underdog story. It took him several tries to win each championship he's ended up attaining as a Triple Crown champion in FSW. But the point is, he made it to the top of the mountain, and now it's time for him to knock the king off his throne and become the king of Vegas. Chris Bay, though, not able to Irish whip the bigger man, and just look at the power and strength of Killer Kross, who just hurls Bay to the outside, and Chris lands hard. This is no holds barred. No holds barred. This is Kevin Kross, Killer Kross's forte. Killer Kross has been called the most dangerous man in professional wrestling, but he didn't see that chair coming out of Chris Bay. On the surface, you would definitely say no holds barred is Killer Kross's advantage, and with moves like that, you're gonna say that. But Chris Bay is gonna have to use these weapons to his advantage to try and bring down the bigger man.
It's like Kevin Kross never left, or Killer Kross, sorry.
I know, I slip up too. And I've called way less of his matches than you.
Yeah. Like, he got offended. I didn't know he, like, changed his name to Killer Kross. I thought he was just calling himself that.
Like, legally.
Yeah.
He changed it. Oh, Chris Bay, though, swinging around, catches Killer Kross, barely grazed him. And once again, that's how quick he can change the whole complexity of a matchup and snap your spine at the same time.
And that is with some vicious intentions right there.
Nothing Killer Kross does not have malicious intentions. Killer Kross isn't the type of guy you're going to have a discussion about world peace with, because he's not going to like the first syllable out of your mouth, and he's going to break your jaw.
And right now, he is just throwing Chris Bay around like a rag doll.
Oh, and again! It's a cliche, but that is, in fact, the hardest part of the ring. Killer Kross brings himself back in, almost mocking how Chris Bay enters the ring.
Shades of Ronnie Garvin with the Garvin stomp going on.
Killer Kross, the most dominant champion this company's ever seen. Chris Bay's story, like I've said, is a little different. Each title defense we see out of Chris Bay, he's got to pull something out. Killer Kross dominated a lot of his opponents, like he's dominating the current champion.
And Killer Kross right now is just looking like he is going to be a two-time FSW heavyweight champion tonight.
There's a distinct possibility of that. But Chris Bay, he realizes he knows what struggle is. It's what Chris Bay has built his life and career on. He moved across the country to learn in FSW. He's a homegrown talent that this whole company can be proud of. Look at that though! Brings down Killer Kross, who basically had no effect on him. But that time the satellite DDT stuns the challenger.
And Chris Bay, it looks like the fans are starting to believe he has a chance tonight.
Chris Bay's definitely the underdog, but I'm not 100% sure that's fair. Oh, but Kross jumps, absorbs the last shot.
But Chris Bay
Ranos him into the corner. That's the problem. Chris Bay is coming to this match with no fear, but he's going face to face with the Grim Reaper. And when you go face to face with the Grim Reaper, there's a good chance you're not coming out of that fight alive.
I was gonna say, good shot, you're not winning.
Killer Kross almost has like an arrogance about him tonight. Like he doesn't believe Chris Bay's anywhere near his level.
No, and you know, but that's also what made Kevin Kross as popular and as solid as he was. He became the champion because he believed in himself. He believed that nobody could beat him. And he looks at a guy like Chris Bay, sees all the talent in the world, but he feels that whether it's Chris Bay or it's anybody else, that they aren't as good as him.
Well, he better start thinking differently because Chris Bay gets himself in an advantageous position. Going upstairs, the move that brought him the championship.
One.
But Kross just back up at a 1.
What is Chris Bay going to be able to do to beat this killer?
Like I said, when this match was signed, Chris Bay thought he wanted it, but did he really want this matchup? Chris Bay gets muscled up by Kross and driven down violently.
And look at this, he has got him up again.
Muscle buster. And he's not letting up. No holds barred, he doesn't have to. And it's damn doomsday for the champion. He gets ragdolled.
1, 2.
And Kross is in disbelief.
But listen, the crowd getting behind the champion, Chris Bay.
You know, Kross has been gone for a while. There's been a lot of new fans in FSW since he's left, and they see Chris Bay on the same level that the older fans see Kross.
And Kross is going underneath the ring.
And now Kross is going to take advantage of the no-holds-barred rules for this World Championship match.
And what is Kevin? Oh, it looks like he has got himself a table.
And that's what started this. He clotheslined Bay and drove him through a table at the Mecca.
And Killer Kross This could be the beginning of the end of Chris Bay. It cost him against John Morrison.
And Kross is ready to make sure the violence escalates.
We've gotten kind of an eerie silence
Yeah.
here inside Samstown Live as they see.
This is very familiar. This is exactly what happened at the Mecca. Bay, though, saw his title reign flashing before his eyes and made sure he had to counter that. Both men feeling the effects of this championship contest.
And now both men slowly getting to their feet. The table in the corner, but Killer Kross is up first.
If it becomes a slugfest, this is definitely Kross's match. And each shot Kross delivers.
I'm pretty sure Kross is okay with a 2 for Bay, 1 for Kross.
Yeah, I was going to say, each shot Kross delivers has about twice the effect. Maybe not that one.
Chris Bay chopping away on Killer Kross.
And look at that, a spinning backhand. But look at just the intensity of the Kross. Look at the way he snatched Bay and just drives him through the table.
And this could be it.
And it looks like we're going to have a new champion. And it looks like we're going to have we're going to have a new champion, and it's going to be more dominance of Killer Kross in FSW.
And it looks like he is ready. 1, 2.
But there's still life left in Chris Bay. I called Killer Kross the Grim Reaper earlier in this matchup, but he hasn't killed Chris Bay yet.
You know, one thing that you can't deny is the heart that Chris Bay has. He will die before he gives up the FSW Heavyweight Championship.
Like I said, both these men were pegged as future stars from day one when they stepped in to this company. Their journeys were different. Kross annihilated everybody. Bay was the underdog in every situation, but in the end, he would always prevail. But I don't know if that's going to happen tonight.
Kross almost feels like he has a little remorse, because I think he likes Chris Bay.
He just cracked a smile. And now he's saying he has something special. Arguably, he could have put away Chris Bay after both those power bombs.
And Lee is looking, and it looks like he has found another table.
And I'm not sure that's what Kross needs. The no holds barred rules of this matchup worked to Kross's advantage, but we thought it would also help Chris Bay in the sense that he could use weapons to try and chop down the bigger man. Look at the power of Kross. He just wrecks tables before they even get in the ring. Maybe the table was just so scared of what Kross was going to do to it, it killed itself.
Somehow it's my fault, the table.
Well, you bought the shitty table. But Kross, the more important thing going on now is Kross is trying to put an end to Chris Bay.
I think he's probably telling Chris Bay if he wants to give up, save himself the beating.
And whatever Kross has planned for Chris Bay, this is going to be the end of what I believe Was a great title ring on base end, but Bay able to escape. Delivers the super kick, catches him with the enziguri. Kross still standing, but how much more can Killer take? He brought him down that time.
And Chris Bay
showing back up top.
putting on a gallant effort.
Already used that frog splash. Is he looking for it again? And he connects once again. But it actually brings Kross basically back to them. Dead or not!
1, 2, 3.
When you embrace selfishness and greed, something in here dies. I tried to teach you everything that I know, and I have refused to teach you those two things. So many people in this business don't understand what this is about, but you did from day one, the moment you walked into that school. Congratulations, and I think you're going to do Vegas very proud, as you already are. Is that a Vote for Killer Kross President t-shirt? Very nice.
2020.
See, I'm not a politics guy, not really left or right. I'm more the doomsday party. Let's just get rid of everybody, shall we? Start over. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Survival of the Fittest. What's the purpose? What's the purpose of Survival of the Fittest? Well, you see, it's real simple. In this ring, we find out who the prey is and who the predators are. Through combat, through conflict. And speaking of combat and conflict, did you guys enjoy Natural Born Killers?
Is this even on? Turn it on so I can talk and these people can hear me, okay? Do your damn job, all right? Shut up, I'm about to talk and you're about to listen. You're awfully happy for a guy that's about to get his ass kicked at Survival of the Fittest. And don't get me wrong, Killer Kross. I've paid attention to your career. It's a champ stamp, you tramp. I've paid attention to your career. You are a killer. You're one bad son of a bitch. You've been all over the world kicking kicking everybody's ass. You were just down in Mexico reminding them who you are and who everybody should be afraid of.
Yep.
But I'm here tonight to show you and remind you who you should be afraid of. Let's go back in history at FSW. The last time you and I stepped in a ring together, it really wasn't you and I stepping in a ring. It was me whooping your ass from corner to corner of the building. From every barricade that existed, I put you through walls, I put you through tables, I put you through this barricade. The only damn reason you won was because you pinned somebody else. You didn't pin me. And tonight, that doesn't change either. Ooh, shut up. You're a scary son of a bitch. I'm a scary son of a bitch. You're a killer. I'm a killer. And tonight, somebody dies. Because everybody dies.
You know, I could just say, well, if you listen to them, I rest my case, but I will validate what you said. Everything you said was true. I did get my ass kicked. And quite honestly, I'd be carrying an injury from that match that I've never told anybody about. So I'm going to tell you right now publicly, I actually owe you tonight a cracked vertebrae. Because no matter where the time is told, even though everybody dies, everybody pays the toll.
And this matchup promises to be physically intense for both competitors. But who's got the mental edge? Who's the first one that's going to blink? Who's going to back down from the other man?
You know, Lance Hoyt has been doing this for 18 years. And him and Kross, I guess you could say, met about 4 years ago when Commissioner Paulie Cover basically paid off Lance Hoyt to help destroy Killer Kross.
Well, that didn't work then, but things might be different tonight. And it looks like Hoyt's got the power advantage. He definitely has the height advantage. Killer Kross normally does not find himself to be the smaller competitor in any of his matches. So Killer Kross has got to come into this match with a different game plan than he normally has. Killer Kross, one of the best pure grapplers in the sport. We saw that at Natural Born Killers.
You know, he's got that MMA background, so he can take you right to the ground if he needs to.
And he's also a dangerous striker. We saw how he just knocked out Dan Severn. But Lance Hoyt...
You ain't no big son of a bitch. I'm a big son of a bitch. You about to get hurt.
Lance Hoyt not afraid to talk trash to Killer Kross. A lot of athletes wouldn't be willing to do that. Killer Kross evades the boot, but catches Hoyt with a clothesline. Look at Kross bringing him over, trying to lock in a cross armbreaker, but the height of Lance Hoyt brings him to the ropes, and Killer Kross not able to try and extend the arm of Hoyt to attempt the tap out.
He didn't even have to reach for the ropes. Lance Hoyt landed on the rope.
Height worked to his advantage.
6'8".
Which one of these men is lighter on their feet is the question here. Both men very agile for their size, for any size really. Oh, Hoyt flips him, but Kross absorbs it, blocks the pain.
One. Oh, only a 1 count.
Only a 1 count. He spun him around 360 before he planted him. Hoyt likes to keep the pace moving. For such a large athlete, for such a big athlete, for a man so imposing, he has incredible cardio, as does Killer Kross.
Oh, look at that vicious chop, Lance Hoyt.
Hey, you heard that all throughout the building. Oh, look at Kross. That woke him up, but that might have put him back to sleep. And Kross is down.
This is your champion? Yeah. Yes, he is.
I said Kross might not be able to adapt to a game plan where he's the smaller man going into the match.
Yeah, Lance Hoyt's not looking for a count-out victory. He's come here to Sam's Town Live to shut down the legend of Killer Kross.
And another brutal chop, tenderizing the chest of Killer Kross.
Break his sternum, it was so hard.
Bitch.
Now the fans trying to get under the skin of Lance Hoyt. Oh, but Killer Kross not able to bring Hoyt down, but rocks him. And he gets caught. Good Hoyt. Body block.
One.
And look at Hoyt. Even when he's applying a hold, he's still delivering shots. Trying to open up the chest of Killer Kross, deliver those blows.
Lance Hoyt and Killer Kross. And there's going to be no quit in either man.
And look at Kross. Did not see Hoyt behind him.
And Hoyt getting just a little closer, this time 2 1/4. And he's going for the victory, Lance Hoyt.
For most athletes, getting a 2 count on Killer Kross could be a moral victory. That's not how Lance Hoyt would view it. Lance Hoyt with another clothesline. Kross in a heap. I don't think this is what a lot of fans expected going into this matchup.
Look at this, we've seen it in Japan. Lance Hoyt pulling out some aerial maneuvers.
Yeah, dropping all his body weight across Killer Kross. And Killer Kross has redemption on his mind. We found out earlier this evening that in their match that you were talking about 4 years ago, Killer Kross suffered a cracked vertebrae, and that might not be the only thing cracked after that shot. And look at Hoyt, he almost appears to be enjoying the crowd's booing, the negative reaction they're giving him.
And Lance Hoyt screaming, telling Kross he is no killer.
And there's the boot that knocked out Dan Severn. But Kross has had a lot taken out of him in this matchup, but he had to make sure he got in that silent insult to Lance Hoyt. And actually Hoyt getting to his feet first, even though Kross delivered the shot. But Kross, with an adrenaline burst, able to sit up.
And these guys, they are just clubbing away.
They're like two old gunslingers in the West, trying to determine who's got the best shot.
And right now, it looks like Kross getting the better of the exchange.
Kross rolls out of the way. There was a clothesline trapping Hoyt in the corner. Kross with an exploder. And now Kross trying to feel it, trying to feed off the energy of his fans.
And he wants to finish it.
He's ready to unleash Doomsday. Oh no! Hoyt sensed it coming. And look at Kross getting up there to deliver the Hurricane Rana.
1, 2. This time Kross putting the 2 count on Lance Hoyt.
Kross trying to, oh, he gets caught by Hoyt. The shoulder tackle.
1, 2. The question is, Jake, who is going to give in first?
an interesting question. We've seen neither man show any signs that they're ready to give up, that they're ready to pack it in.
There is pride, there is ego in both of these men wanting to prove that they are the best.
And look at Kross. Brings down Hoyt again. Trying to lock in that cross arm breaker, but Hoyt
turning it into a pinning position and a choke at the same time.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the choke, he might have had Kross counted out. And Hoyt muscling Kross up. Gonna try to get that choke slam across.
The palm thrust.
Sumo style thrusts.
Oh, a full Nelson slam. 1, 2.
And a 2 count only, and Hoyt thought he had the killer defeated. But Kross almost looking like he's enjoying this fight. He's enjoying this battle. And a huge choke slam. Kross didn't enjoy that.
1, 2.
Kross barely getting that shoulder up. He talks about tolls all the time, but this match is taking a massive toll on the body of Killer Kross. He's feeling the damage inflicted by Lance Hoyt, who puts him up on the top now.
And look at this, Kross is in no man's land.
Just an insane amount of strength out of Lance Hoyt, but Kross go behind. Doomsday!
1, 2, 3.
And here we are. Like you said, we have a big fight feel. You hear some of the crowd chanting, "Kevin's gonna kill you." I think that's just one of those things that would make Funny Bone happy.
Yep.
The idea of dying doesn't scare him.
You know, Kross has defeated the likes of Timothy Thatcher, Chris Masters, Kenny King, Matt Hardy. You know, the list, it just goes on and on. More recently, John Morrison. I'm glad we finally got this match before he may be gone, Jake.
May be gone.
And without a doubt, there's definitely mutual respect between the two. Both very unorthodox.
I think everybody's ready for this first time ever fight. And what better place to do it than in the steel?
And Kross putting his hand behind his back. Something you normally wouldn't want to do.
Not against Funny Bone especially. But neither of these men have fear in their body. They are scared of nothing.
I got to believe both these guys, the adrenaline is flowing. They both seem legitimately excited about finally meeting up.
Like I said, it's amazing it never happened, but I'm glad I'm here to see it happen. No matter the outcome of this matchup, these men have a lot of respect for each other, but they're not afraid to disrespect each other as this matchup gets more intense, as it grows longer and as more violence ensues. Everybody's just ready for this matchup. Killer Kross, Funny Bone, first time ever here in Las Vegas. Two Vegas icons, two men who made the Vegas wrestling scene what it's grown into today. As I said, there's respect, but they're not afraid to show disrespect on the course to a victory.
You know, and some believe that Funny Bone may have been feeling a little slighted watching Kross's rise to the top. You know, this was Funny Bone's town until Killer Kross came around.
And you know that's got to eat him up inside, but he can't be worried about that now. He's got to prove whose town this is.
You know, and a lot of people know of Funny Bone, how high risk, crazy flyer that he is, but he had one of the best technical matches I've seen here in FSW when he wrestled TJ Perkins.
The dude can do it all. Funny Bone, I dare say, is actually a more versatile wrestler than Kross.
This is my world, bitch!
No, this is my world! You're renting it! And rent's due, motherfucker!
All right.
I think that respect is out the window.
Yeah. This is the intensity I was expecting out of this matchup. Funny Bone, the risk taker. Kross, the powerhouse. Both men bring a lot of other skills to the table. But ultimately, when you're locked inside the steel with Funny Bone, you're in his world, realistically. But when you're locked inside the steel with Kross, there's no safe haven. You're trapped inside those four walls of cage, and you could be in for a long night if he gets a hold of you, just like this. He's gonna try to snap the fingers of Funny Bone.
And he is trying to bite off his finger.
I wouldn't put it past him, it's something he'd do. And once again, he felt disrespected by that finger.
I think he said it tasted like chicken, but I'm not sure. And Funny Bone to his feet.
Oh, man! He wanted that. I feel like if Funny Bone could feel regret, he'd be feeling regret if his jaw wasn't dislodged.
Kross might have hurt his own hand.
Oh my God! Funny Bone wanted to get floored.
I think that's the motivation he needs.
You know, Kross is used to just ditching out unbelievable punishment to his opponents, inhumane punishment to his opponents, and that's how he gets victories. Oh, but Funny Bone has a higher pain tolerance than anyone who's ever stepped in the ring with Kross. I wonder if Kross's normal strategy is going to work the same way against the Demigod of Death as it does against everyone else.
And the crowd's already loving it. We're like 2 minutes in.
Well, I think we're longer. They were just talking shit to each other for the first 4 minutes.
That's true.
And Kross, the first one to taste the steel, the top of the head. Kross checking for blood, making sure he wasn't lacerated. Because if you start bleeding, Funny Bone is like a shark in bloody water. He will just not relent.
And what a matchup this is. Main event time, packed house here at Sam's Town Live for No Escape. Funny Bone and Killer Kross, the first time ever.
And now he's trying to bite off the middle finger of Kross. Can you get a tap out of that?
I think you can, but I doubt Kross is going to tap out. You know, these are two guys that won't quit. We could be here all night, Jake.
We could be. And we were making such great time.
We were. And a big slap.
You know, I said this, there was a lot of respect. I'm starting to wonder how wrong I was. Oh, man. Oh, Kross. So savage. Now in Kross's mind, the games are done. He's got to satiate his need for violence now, and he's going to try to rip Funny Bone apart.
Now the Killer Kross fans, they're getting behind their guy.
You know, if that was a Killer Kross app, it would just kill you. Luckily, that's not what TikTok is, but unluckily for Funny Bone, he's in the ring with the real-life Killer Kross.
And the big forearm from Funny Bone connects.
Funny Bone evades the clothesline, hits the knee. Tries to send Killer Kross across the ring, but the bigger man reverses it. But he runs into the elbow, absorbs the first, but not the forearm shot.
Oh, and he connects right to the jaw with the left knee.
Oh, just to let you know, Funny Bone's suicide dive streak will not be possible in this match.
I was just about to let you know this, Jake. You beat me to it.
Luckily for Kross, or unluckily, because, again, they're in a steel cage. Ooh, forearm right to the neck.
Well, it's possible he may be outside the ropes, and Funny Bone still may attempt it. You never know.
You never know what to expect with Funny Bone.
And now that Funny Bone is in control, you can hear his fans getting behind him as Funny Bone is stepping on one hand and stomping the other.
Men have really worked over each other's fingers, and it all started over a flipped bird. This Kross once again reversing the Irish whip. 5-star. But Kross gets the kick in that time. Funny Bone shouldn't have let his guard down.
And Kross connects on the side of the head and once again taking control.
Oh no, Kross up and just releases him with the power bomb. That causes more damage than sitting out with it. But on the other hand, you don't get the immediate pinfall, so it allows your opponent more time to recover. I don't know what Kross is saying to the ref. He wants the referee to check on Funny Bone's well-being.
I think he wants to see if Funny Bone wants to give up.
I know they've never fought, but he knows Funny Bone's not going to do that.
I know.
In fact, Funny Bone wants more. Now Kross is ready to unload with those kicks. And Funny Bone's ready to take him.
You know, I don't know which guy is crazier.
Called a push.
I think they would have made some tag team, Jake.
You missed the boat?
Yeah. Could have called him Lunatic Fringe.
You would have got sued. And Kross is giving Funny Bone his best shots. And Funny Bone's taking Kross's best shots. Who else can you say that about? Oh, no! And once again, it's that rotating forearm smash, that rolling elbow that brings Funny Bone down.
But Funny Bone answers back with a huge right.
Kross does the same, both men so sudden. Funny Bone rocked him. And it looked like there was not as much behind that as the previous one. And Funny Bone was able to recover and hit the bicycle kick. Look at this, Funny Bone super kick. Oh, Kross once again.
He didn't get it all, Funny Bone, but he connected with the big kick.
And that clothesline attempting to decapitate Funny Bone. does the trick, but Kross took a lot out of himself. Both men leaving it all in the ring in this main event matchup inside the steel cage. No Escape live on FITE TV from Las Vegas. First time ever meeting between Funny Bone and Killer Kross. Kross, though, sitting up, preparing for a fight. Funny Bone doesn't see him. And Kross has come alive. But Funny Bone brings him back. Oh no, Kross absorbs it. No, Funny Bone, that clothesline had no effect. Kross is just eating these lariats for breakfast. Delivers his own in the corner. Nowhere for Funny Bone to go. He's trapped in the corner. Exploder!
And talking about this match, Jake, not one person has gone for opinion.
No, you're right. Oh, man, you see that exploder once again. Kross is calling for Doomsday. His explosive side Saito suplex. Funny Bone knows what's up. He's got to try and escape that. Delivering those shots before Kross can even latch on. Oh, right to the back of the neck again.
And he connects Funny Bone. Huge shot, and right now.
Oh no, Funny Bone took too much time. Doomsday should be enough.
And he is going for the one.
Oh no! And Funny Bone shedding his skin. And Killer Kross is in shock. Nobody kicks out of that. Nobody except the demigod of death.
And Funny Bone connecting.
Funny Bone bringing these kicks and strikes. Shining, running knee. Funny Bone's no for these knee strikes, and Killer Kross wants it. I don't know why anyone would want that, but Kross did. That's just the type of man he is. And he's laughing it off. Most people are knocked out. What a weird life.
His two wives say that about him all the time.
It's just two now. Oh no, running knee strike. And that one might have KO'd Kross.
This could be a 1, 2. And that was the first pin attempt in this match for Funny Bone.
Yeah, both men. I think they knew just right from Jump Street that it was going to take a lot to put either man away. So going for covers in the early going wasn't going to work out. So it was strategic on both men's end to try and dish out the punishment they could, to try and inflict as much pain as they could on their opponent. And for one of them, it might pay off in the end. Only one of them it can pay off for. There can only be one winner inside the steel.
Funny Bone was going to go up top. Most likely going for the double stomp, but Kross is up.
Knew he was going up top for the double stomp. That's why he initially attacked the knee. Kross has bad intentions in mind. I don't know if he's thinking straight. Funny Bone hooking it. He doesn't want to go up and over. Put the brakes on. He was able to stop the bigger man from bringing him up and over and drilling him into the canvas.
And Kross goes crashing down. And Bone is right where he was perched earlier.
And now it's looking like he wants to go for that double stomp. He wants to prove he's the Vegas icon. Driving his feet into the ribs of Kross. One count. Funny Bone is in disbelief.
And this is right where the match started.
Yeah, and we see Funny Bone. We see that double stomp from the top. Not enough to put Kross away. And like you said, we're basically at ground zero again.
Told you, we could be here all night. No curfews here in Vegas.
Jesus, these men are just giving it everything they have. Just a strike battle. Kross drops to a knee for a second before he unloads.
And Kross.
God.
Huge forearm.
How much can the human body handle? How much punishment can it handle?
Look at that. He is just laying in one after another right to the side of the jaw of Killer Kross.
Trying to knock Kross out, who might be out on his feet. Doomsday! But Kross knows one's not going to be enough. Doubles up the Doomsday. He got him.
What a main event.
That was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Spit in his hands. Is that like a blood brother sign or something?
It's a sign of admiration in Funny Bone's life. And Kross's apparently.
What a great matchup. Two of the best that Vegas has ever seen.
Thank you, Kross. Thank you, Kross. Thank you, Kross. Thank you, Kross. Thank you, Kross.
He is a man who has always represented Las Vegas, his adopted home. You don't got to ask Kevin Kross to grab a microphone more than once.
Yeah, that was a given.
I told Kev, I said, do us a favor, cut this one short. Don't talk for more than 35 minutes.
Oh, boy. You guys are going to turn me into a sentimental killer. You're going to kill this whole thing. This doesn't feel right. He's up there and I'm in here. You mind if I talk to you guys from the stage? You can barely even see me in here. Is that it? Bone, don't go anywhere. Hold on a minute. When if I come up there, don't hit me again. I'm not coming to hit you. Listen, I would have come up there to hit you, but tonight's a little different. This isn't a trick. Don't do it. I'm serious, the Dark Carnival better not be on the stage. I've seen Batman Returns. Oh boy. I have such a bad feeling about this, but I feel inclined to do it. Hold on, I'm looking first before I sit down. Okay. Yeah, see Simbodi's back there. He's like... You're an asshole.
I've heard.
Thank you for pushing me to my limits tonight.
Both these guys! Both these guys! Both these guys! Both these
They want to do a speech, but they don't realize the entire left side of my jaw is locked, and it's really hard to talk right now from you. Well, yeah. The very first match I ever had in pro wrestling was in this building. It was in this building, and it was in this ring with this company. I've said it before, and I have to say it again. I see a lot of familiar faces here. People are in the audience tonight, and I remember you. You were here in my first match. 6 years later, here we are. That is a trip, man. That is a trip. I don't know how much time is left on FITE. Maybe it's best people don't see this. Maybe it's just best we keep this in Vegas, Vegas strong. You know what I mean? Every single person in this building, even if it was your first time here, every single time I got in that ring, you made me a better professional wrestler. You forced me to up my game. You know what I love about the Vegas audience? This is a smart crowd. I've never been against smart crowds. Everyone's like, oh, you're ruining the business, you're killing the business. No, man. A smart crowd makes smart workers. I'll tell you the truth. You don't have to hear it from the dirt sheets. Where am I going next? I have no idea. That's the truth.
Where you're going next is wherever the hell you want.
Well, that's fair. I almost went to the hospital, by the way.
I already said my bad. I'm not going to keep saying it.
He's evil. I don't know where I'm going next, but I know for a fact, the next place I go, I'm taking all of you with me. You guys coming? You got to promise me one thing. I'm only asking one thing. I've never asked for anything else from you guys, just one thing. Wherever I go next, please keep supporting future stars of wrestling.
Speaking of supporting Vegas wrestlers, I'm going to the merch table. You guys have fun.
I'm never going to forget where I came from. And wherever I go next, everybody's going to learn real fast. Number one, never cross a killer. And number two, you said it, no matter where the time is told. In the end, everybody pays the toll!